My friend, in a few minutes, we're going to do today's Operation Greatness chapter meeting. It's actually called Action Pod number 45, which is Becoming Parasite Cleansed. That's a really interesting name. Would you agree? What comes to mind as you think about what that means to become parasite cleansed? We're going to talk about this in detail. You're going to want to stay tuned for this. Well, let's see. So it's like about 10:24 p.m. right now. Probably going to record it within the next 20 minutes. Maybe, well, I don't know. Anyway, let me know in the comments what questions you have about becoming parasite cleansed. What does that mean to you? Where were you limited? Where were you sabotaging yourself? Where were you and how had you become? Where were you limited in scarcity, fear, lack consciousness? And how did you get to that place where you bought into scarcity, fear, lack? We're talking about the systems of control set up by the predators, by the parasites in society. Some people give them power and call them controllers. Some people put them on a pedestal where they put themselves. They're parasites. And yet some people think of them as elites, like they're better than everyone else is. No, they're the parasites. They're the bottom feeders. They're at the bottom of the barrel. They're at the bottom of the food chain. And all of us are taking our power back because you are the one shining your light as brightly as the sun and dispelling the darkness anywhere it had been. We're doing this together as part of our Freeing the Matrix mastermind at freeingthematrix.com. And there, inside our freeingthematrix.com mastermind, you're going to want to become parasite cleansed yourself. We're going to talk about that as part of our, well, this is, I guess you could call this, except I think we're going to do a separate one on that. We've been in our Operation Greatness podcast, put in quotes, it's really chapter meetings. We've been talking about good versus evil. And our last conversation was about exposing evil and stopping its reign of terror. This is how we're all doing this, by becoming parasite cleansed. So join us at parasitecleansed.com, and there you will, I'm going to give you some important information there. If you will receive it, if you want to become parasite cleansed, stop look, what is the most destructive thing that evil had done? It was to get you to doubt your power, to get you oblivious to your purpose, to your mission in life, to your power right here to transform the world. Tell me if I'm right about this. You have known probably since you were a kid that you are here for something big, something huge, something important. You just didn't know what that was before now. This is the higher purpose of your life. This is it. There's no more playing around, no more playing small ever again, no more holding back or living in fear. All of that was programmed. That was part of the manipulation. We're becoming free of that now. You are becoming parasite cleansed. We're all doing this together through freeingthematrix.com, joining our freeingthematrix.com mastermind. So this is how important this Operation Greatness chapter meeting will be. Look for that. I don't know if I can get it done by 4 p.m. tonight, Pacific time. I will shoot for that. Look for it at least by 8 p.m. Pacific time. I think I can do that. We have some work to do, and I have to get more in at parasitecleanse.com ready for everyone coming there, because this is the greatest thing every one of us has done. And I think this is required of every one of us. And I look at it as actually a rite of passage. It's something that every one of us must do to get out of the programming, come out of the darkness, lift the veil Avail means evil, right? And we're all coming into our power, and we're doing this together through parasitecleansed.com, and this is part of you being in our freeingthematrix.com mastermind. So make sure that you're getting my posts here and getting notifications, hit the bell, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. And absolutely do this podcast when it's available. So let me let you know when it's available. And so, like, follow me on YouTube and or subscribe to my channel and engage with this post to make it more likely that you will receive notification when the podcast is ready. This is Becoming Parasite Cleansed, and you can begin that now through parasitecleansed.com. You're going to want to do that sometime because it's required of every one of us. So reflect, share your thoughts about all this. Let me know what questions you have and what your examples are, what your insights are about those words, becoming parasite cleansed. Clearing your mind of all of the old programming which never served anyone. It kept people in scarcity, in poverty, not believing in themselves, not recognizing their divine design, duty, destiny, dharma. Anyway, we're going to go deep into all this. So you're going to have to be there for this because this is the most important work of every one of us now. It's the higher purpose of our lives, and it's our greatest contribution to the world. This is what the world needs now, and thank God we have you doing this with and for yourself, and doing this with everyone connected with you, all of whom you are leading, inspiring, transforming, and liberating. LITL, doing a little more today and being of greater service to more people. This is why you're here on the planet now. This is how you are God's gift to the world. So thank you very much. Join us now at parasitecleansed.com, because this is the work every one of us must do, becoming parasite cleansed. So do that now, even before we do our podcast. Thank you very much.